Banana? That's weird. Do we have anything? Banana, banana, banana. What could he have possibly seen that looks like a banana? Huh. Hold it! The banana. Well, it was actually more than just one. More like a bunch of bananas. Now, what would a bunch of bananas be doing there? And why would I know such a thing? I'm only telling you what I saw. That's really strange. Maggie never mentioned anything about a bunch of bananas. That's it, Nick! He's gotta be lying about the bananas! He could be, but there's no reason for him to lie about there being bananas at a crime scene. What if it's not a lie? Well, maybe he thought I was seeing one thing and it was something else. If he mistook something else for a bunch of bananas, then that would be an inaccuracy. Think, Phoenix, think! If my client is innocent, there's no way he could have seen what he says he did. Which means if he can somehow show he's lying, yeah, that's exactly what we need to do. She's right. She's got a sharp mind, but I just wish I could remember who she is. Is everything okay, Nick? Well, if it's not obvious... Objection! Mr. Wellington, I believe I have the bananas you saw right here. Ah, so you knew about the bananas too. Why didn't you say so earlier? But don't you think you can use this as a way to pull more information out of me? And that's where you'd be wrong. But Mr. Wellington, what is the meaning of this? Isn't that the baseball glove? Huh? What? A baseball glove? Doesn't it look delicious? Care for a bite? That's not... It's a no! Your Honor, I think this proves one very important fact. This witness has bad eyesight. By the way, just how bad are your eyes? Huh? What? Why are you asking me all this all of a sudden? Your Honor, this is a very simple to mistake a glove for a bunch of bananas. No, I don't think so. Objection overruled. You're one of those people. Yes, you know what I mean. You're like those people who refuse to talk to you. Choose the new possibilities. Sure, in fact, we have bananas and farsight, don't you? And that is why I asked you how bad your eyesight is. They're both 20/25. I suppose you're going to tell me that's terrible, right? Why are you not wearing your glasses today, then? That's because I lost them recently, you see. Of course, I was planning to get a new pair made right away, but you know my glasses are no ordinary glasses, so to replace them... How about when you witnessed the crime? Were you wearing your glasses then? Ah! How about it, witness? You are unrelenting, you evil man! You're the one with Joan Arcade, and while she didn't do anything wrong, you personally burned her at the... Which boils down to you were not wearing your glasses at the time. Therefore, the identity of the woman at the scene of the crime and that defendant could not be proven to be the same by this witness. But the height difference was only 9 feet! It was very possible for him to see the face of the culprit standing on the upper path. Witness, please be more accurate in your testimony. Remember, a person's life is at stake. Yes, Your Honor. Now then, please continue with your testimony. Please tell the court what happened next, in the moment after you witnessed the crime. What happened next? The girl on the upper path ran away as soon as I realized I was there. After that, I immediately called the police station to report the crime. It must have been 6:45 when I made the call. They must have a lot of free time on their hands, since they showed up within 10 minutes. So the person who was on the upper path saw you, then ran away. That is, yes, this is correct. Which is why even someone without a superior brain like mine can understand. With this, oh, that girl is the murderer. You may question the witness now, Mr. Wright. Hold it! Immediately, as in immediately. I mean, sure, a minute might have elapsed before I did, but that's the duty of every good citizen. Or did they not teach you at pitiful school? What? You think people learn about how to call the police in college? Hey, Nick, I think you should take a look at the court records for a second. Yeah, that might be a good idea. Time of death was 6:28, but he says he called it 6:45. Something's wrong there. Objection! Mr. Wellington, would you please take a look at this? You mean the victim's autopsy report? According to this, the murder occurred at 6:28 p.m. So what of it? You said that you called the police immediately after the murder took place. However, by the time you had called the police, it was already 6:45 p.m. This is clearly a 15-minute gap here. Do you deny it? Ah! I think this court would like to hear what you were doing during this 15-minute gap. The witness was in shock at the time after witnessing a terrible murder. It's only to be expected that he would be a little dazed. 15 minutes is hardly what I call a little dazed. Mr. Wellington! Yes? Explain yourself! What were you doing during those 15 minutes? Answer the question! Telephone... spit it out! I was searching for a phone booth! A phone booth? You mean you don't have a cell phone? You and your questions! As if you're trying to open all the layers of the Metayoshiko doll. This is something special. Witness! I lost my cell phone. There! Are you happy? You lost it? Unbelievable! You lost your glasses and your cell phone! You must be a very scatterbrained when it comes to your belongings. What? Are you saying the first-rate people never allowed to lose things? Haven't you strange by the rational sense of I don't simply when plain people can understand? Enough! Oh man, oh man. Wait, hold on a second. He lost his cell phone? Nick, that cell phone, could it be? You mean this phone Maggie found? There's no way. Boy, I didn't see this coming. What should I do now? Mr. Wellington! Where's your cell phone right now? Hey, what are you getting all excited about? You seem to be a little confused. I found my phone, I'll have you know. See, here it is. Oh, I see. Looks like he's got his phone. And I thought that just maybe this was his. Well then, I think we've cleared up this issue. At the time of the murder, the witness did not have his cell phone, but he had lost it. Therefore, the delay in his call was caused by his search for a phone booth. But you said immediately, that's... You jerk. Well, that is the gist of it. I guess you could put it that way and leave it at that. Do you have any further questions, Mr. Wright? Yeah, there is something. Your Honor, the witness's testimony does not make sense. I don't believe that there was ever need for the witness to search for a phone. How dare you! You can't just make outrageous claims like that. You do have some sort of proof, don't you? Well, yeah, of course. This evidence should be good enough, I think. Alright, let's have this proof then. Please present the proof of the witness had no need to search for a public phone booth. Now this one's easy. Remember the crime photo? Check it out. It's right freaking there! It's quite simple, actually. Please take a look at this. At the crime scene photo? Is there a problem with it? Oh, there's nothing wrong with the picture. But if you don't understand my logic after looking at it, something is wrong with you. No! It's a phone booth. That is correct. All the defendant had to do was walk 3 steps. Mr. Wellington, why did you not use the phone that was right in front of you? Ugh! Order! Order! What does reporting the crime a little late prove to for you? The witness can't explain what he was doing for those 15 minutes. That is reason enough to throw suspicion on his testimony. Yes, this is very true. What do you have to say for yourself, witness? Then I bet this phone really is his, Nick. He must have killed Dustin to get his phone back. But Maggie said that she was going to return it to him, so there was no reason for him to go kill him. And on top of that, we still have the phone she found anyway. But if he wasn't looking for his cell phone, he was looking for something else? What was he? Mr. Wright! Yes, Your Honor. Do you have any thoughts that you would like to share with the court? Can you offer an explanation as to what the witness was doing for those 15 minutes? Yes, I have an idea. There's only one possible explanation. Alright, let's hear your explanation. However, be forewarned that if your explanation is not persuasive, you will be penalized. Think carefully before you present, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. I probably should have said there was only one possibility. Please present the court the one piece of evidence that will answer the following. Why didn't the witness call the police right away? It's actually not that difficult, but it sounds difficult. Mr. Wellington. What? Don't do that! You almost made me have a heart attack! These are your glasses, aren't they? Where did you find... Ah! I believe the court all heard what you just confessed to. That the glasses are in fact yours. I'll tell you where they were found, Mr. Wellington. These glasses were found under the victim's body. And under the victim's body? Order! Order! Now wait a second. Hold on. I didn't confess or confirm anything. Your Honor, I think the answer is quite clear here. As he fell, Dustin Prince grabbed the culprit's glasses. The culprit knew that he had to find his glasses and searched frantically for them. What he didn't realize was that they were under the victim's body. And that is why it took him 15 minutes to make that call. Mr. Wright, are you indicating that the witness as the real murderer? Of course. That is precisely what I am doing. We got him now! If I know I'm right, he is the real murderer. Did you figure it out, Nick? More or less. Turns out this cell phone was the key to the case after all. Anyway, now is our chance to deep six this guy. I'll sink him in one shot. Yeah! This is so exciting, watching you work again. Somehow, my old self is coming back to me. It's time to sink or swim. Everything rests on the edge of a knife. This is the moment I've been waiting for. Order! Order! Your Honor, the defense is making a mockery of this court. Without any solid ground to stand on, he accuses the witness of being the murderer. Yeah, that's right. I'm no criminal. This is third-rate fraud of a lawyer. In that case, why don't you look at it from a different perspective? Let's hear your explanation as to why you are not the murderer.